Look 1. Sheer black pantyhose keep everything clean in one note under that sleek black set, like your legs got airbrushed into a single silhouette. I love how the fabric catches a tiny bit of light when you move. Soft, smoky, and instantly more polished than bare legs. Look 2. That fitted black dress becomes even more refined with sheer pantyhose underneath, because the whole look stays sleek from hip to heel. The tights add a gentle haze that makes your legs look softly edited, not exposed. I love the way the sheer layer balances the dress, still bold but more styled than trying. Look 3. The red top brings the statement, and the pantyhose bring the polish that keeps it from feeling too loud. Sheer black tights soften the legs into a smooth gradient, so the shorter hem looks confident instead of harsh. I love how they make the whole outfit feel tighter and cleaner. No visual breaks, just line. Look 4. This is pure city chic. Black top, leather skirt, and sheer tights, making everything look streamlined. Pantyhose add a subtle veil that keeps the leg line elegant under a mini, especially when the skirt has that glossy finish. I love how the tights quietly calm down the leather. One is shiny, one is soft, and together they look expensive. Even the bag reads more elevated because the base is so clean. It's minimal, but it has bite. Look 5. A red dress already turns heads, but sheer black pantyhose make it feel more sophisticated and put together. The tights deepen the contrast so the red looks richer, almost jewel-toned, next to that smoky leg line. I love how they smooth everything into one continuous silhouette. Look 6. This look is all about sleek lines, and pantyhose are what keep it clean from waist to toe. The printed tights add detail without clutter, like a quiet pattern that only reveals itself when you move closer. I love how the sheer layer softens the mini, still short but visually balanced. Look 7. There's something so editorial about sheer tights under a flirty skirt, like the outfit instantly becomes styled, not just worn. The pantyhose create that smoky contour on the legs, which makes the movement feel smoother and more deliberate. I love the way the lighting catches tiny changes in sheen as you walk, almost like the fabric is breathing. Look 8. That white satin dress is all glow and softness, and the sheer black pantyhose underneath add the perfect shadowy contrast. The tights keep the legs looking refined, so the bright dress doesn't feel too sweet or too delicate. I love how the sheen of satin above and the smoky matte below create a clean split. Light on top, dark underneath. Look 9 blue tights with a sheer top turn the whole outfit into a color story, and it looks instantly fashion forward. The pantyhose make the legs look glassy and smooth, like the color was painted on in one even layer. I love how they pull attention down the bodyline, so the shorts and top feel connected instead of separate pieces. The blue reads cooler and more modern because it's translucent, not flat. Look 10 leopard tights are the kind of detail that does all the talking for you. The pattern adds movement even when you're standing still, and the sheer base keeps it from feeling heavy. I love how the print turns your legs into the accessory, so the simple skirt suddenly feels styled. The pointed heels look sharper against the busy pattern, which keeps the look balanced. It's bold, but still clean. Look 11. That leather skirt already brings structure, and the pantyhose keep everything looking smooth and elevated underneath. I love the thigh-high effect, like built-in styling that adds dimension without adding bulk. The sheer portion softens the leg line, while the darker band adds a graphic edge, so the mini feels extra intentional. Look 12. A classic black dress becomes instantly more refined with sheer pantyhose because the legs look softly finished, not bare. The fabric creates a light haze that smooths everything into an even tone, which makes the dress look cleaner by comparison. I love how the tights add quiet luxury energy, simple but unmistakably put together. Look 13. The Santa dress is playful, but the sheer black pantyhose make it feel more styled and grown up. The tights give your legs that soft shadow finish, so the bright red reads richer and less costumey. I love how the sheer layer balances the white accents. Everything looks crisp, not chaotic. The shoes stand out more because the tights keep the leg line sleek. Look 14 sparkly shorts plus sheer tights is such a smart combo because the shimmer gets to be the focus, while the legs stay smooth and refined. The pantyhose create that clean, dark base that makes sequins look even brighter. I love how the tights keep the look from feeling too busy, even with shine happening up top. Boots look stronger with tights because the transition is seamless. It's party ready, but still sleek. Look 15 tweed and tights is one of those combinations that always feels elevated, like you stepped out of a styled wardrobe. The sheer black pantyhose soften the legs so the textured skirt doesn't compete for attention. I love how the tights make the outfit feel cohesive. Top, skirt, and boots all reading as one thought. Look 16. That deep burgundy dress already feels romantic, and sheer black pantyhose make it look even more sophisticated. The tights add a smoky layer that deepens the color story, so the dress looks richer against the legs. I love how they smooth the silhouette, especially in a seated or crossed leg pose. Everything looks clean and intentional. Black heels feel more elegant with tights because the transition is softer. Look 17. This dress has such a tailored, elegant vibe, and the pantyhose reinforce that by keeping the legs polished and seamless. The sheer layer makes the slit feel more styled, less about exposure, more about a clean line in motion. I love how the tights create that soft gradient from hem to heel, which looks especially sleek with pointed shoes. The whole outfit reads more evening because the legs aren't bare. It's classic structure with a subtle edge. Look 18. A fitted mini like this looks best when everything underneath is smooth, and sheer pantyhose do exactly that. The tights blur the leg tone just enough to look refined, like a soft filter built into the outfit. I love how they make the dress feel sharper. Clean hem, clean line, no visual interruptions. The heels look more dramatic because the tights keep the leg line consistent. It's sleek, simple, and very effective. Look 19. The red skirt brings that playful movement, and the sheer black pantyhose keep the legs looking polished while you walk. The tights add a soft shadow that makes the color pop more, especially in daylight. I love how the sheer layer gives the outfit a styled finish, like you planned every detail. Look 20 red tights are a statement all on their own, and they turn the legs into the centerpiece in the best way. The opaque finish looks bold and graphic, almost like a solid block of color that sharpens every pose. I love how the red makes the black pieces feel even sleeker by comparison. Look 21. This black mini gets its elegance from the clean shape, but the sheer dotted sleeves add texture without distracting from the silhouette. Sheer black pantyhose underneath keep the legs smooth and softly shaded, which makes the dress feel even more structured. I love how tights create that subtle gradient, darker near the shoes, lighter up the thigh, so the look gains depth in photos. The whole outfit reads more evening because everything is finished and cohesive. Look 22. That fuchsia top brings the pop, but the leather mini and black pantyhose bring the attitude that anchors it. The sheer tights keep your legs looking sleek and uniform under the short hem, which makes the mini feel more polished. I love how the matte tights balance the shine of the skirt, soft versus glossy, and it's such a good contrast. Knee-high boots look stronger with tights because the transition stays clean and uninterrupted. It's bold color done in a very controlled way. Look 23. A plaid skirt always has that playful energy, but sheer black pantyhose make it feel sharper and more grown. The tights create a smooth, smoky leg line that keeps the outfit from looking too schoolgirl and pushes it into styled territory. I love how they make the skirt's colors stand out more because the legs stay neutral and refined. With heels, the tights help lengthen the look visually by keeping the tone consistent. It's flirty, but still polished. Look 24. This is cozy styling with a polished finish. Black dress, plush coat, and opaque tights, making the whole look feel clean and intentional. The thicker pantyhose turn the legs into a smooth, matte column, which looks especially chic against the soft texture of the coat. I love how opaque tights make a simple dress feel more winter-ready without adding bulk. Look 25. The lace top already adds delicate texture, and sheer black pantyhose complete the look by keeping the legs refined underneath the red skirt. The tights give a soft shadow effect that makes the red look deeper and more elegant, especially in warm holiday lighting. I love how the sheer layer keeps everything cohesive. Lace detail up top, clean line below. With platforms or pumps, tights also soften the transition at the ankle, so the shoes look more integrated. It's festive, but still sleek and styled. Look 26 rhinestone-style tights are basically jewelry for your legs, and they instantly turn a simple black base into a full night-out moment. The The sheer layer keeps your legs smooth, while the sparkle adds that tiny flash of light every time you shift. I love how the tights bring texture without needing extra accessories. Your legs become the detail. Look 27. A patterned fishnet tight like this changes everything, because the design creates dimension while still letting the leg lines stay clean. The pattern reads luxe and graphic at the same time, especially paired with classic black pumps. I love how the tights make the outfit feel styled for a camera. Every angle shows texture, not just skin. Look 28. This glossy black look is all about surface and shape, and sheer pantyhose are what keep the legs refined so the shine doesn't feel overwhelming. The tights soften the transition from skirt to shoe, creating a clean line that keeps the whole silhouette controlled. I love how sheer black under high shine looks almost like a shadow layer. Subtle, but it adds depth and polish.